I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to expectations. You try to please everybody while you struggle, so you fake it and end up out of balance, compromising situations. As a good man, do what he should, man. Give everything he has and do everything he could, man.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey y'all, I wanted to know if anybody else has had this strange virus as well as me and my family. But it started off about 6 days ago. I felt really bad, like I was coming down with something. Like, I felt awful. Then I came home, had like a 99 fever, took a nap, woke up with a 103.5 fever. And I was like, what on earth? And I was so sore. Like every muscle in my body was so sore. I couldn't even walk to the bathroom. Like I had to crawl on my hands and knees, and I like almost passed out a couple times. I had nausea, and here was a weird symptom I had. I was sweating on the palms of my hands, like sweating profusely, like drips. And then like my whole body, I had a whole body sweat. It was so strange. And then I had like every time I blew my nose, there was a little bit of blood in it. Lost my voice completely in the days to come. Every night, like for 3 days, my fever would spike a little bit. Didn't never got back to 103 though. And every night, like my palms would sweat, and then my whole body would sweat. It was weird. Then my cough started. It's just incessant coughing. And then my other weird symptom was I had a sore throat, really bad sore throat. But it felt like my throat was this big. Like it felt like I was walking around with a throat this big. I was like, are you sure my throat isn't inflamed like this? My husband was like, no, it looks normal. And then I had the worst sore throat ever, but only in the evening. Like only it started at 5:30 p.m. and then the pain would get worse and worse and worse until I had to take something for it. But anyway, and this just cough that like comes from your soul. I don't know. I don't know what the heck. It's a lot of congestion. I don't know what it is, but I was wondering if anybody else had these same symptoms. Oh, and this morning I woke up with a crusty eye. Like my eye was like crusted over. It was so gross, but only one. I know redness. Like my eye is fine, but it was so weird, gross. Anybody else having these problems this year? I'm on almost day 7. Still not gone. Let me know.
Currently, there's a pretty bad virus going around the United States. It's kind of disguised as COVID.
Now, sis, you might be onto something. You might really be onto something, because check this out. So, it's been 3 days now since my daughter has been sick. On Thursday, I sent her out to school. She was fine. No high fever, no symptoms, anything like that, because I would know. Hell no, I wouldn't send my daughter to school with a piping hot fever. Like, am I crazy? And I would never endanger her or anybody else's child like that. So I get a call on my way to work on Thursday. Her nurse's office calls me and tell me she has a high fever. Her fever was 100.4. And so I get her dad to pick her up. We bring her home. All Friday evening, My whole goal is just to manage the fever because it's going up and down. She does have some other symptoms, a little bit of runny nose, cough, but mostly the fever. Whatever was attacking her body was responding in a high fever to fight it off. Okay, boom, that Thursday. Come Friday, I was supposed to have gone to work, but I wasn't able to because the fever overnight, the fever spiked. And now, while I'm giving her Motrin and Tylenol, I am also in healthcare. I work in pharmacy, so I'm alternating between Tylenol and Motrin, trying to keep it at bay because the emergency room is exactly what it is. It's for emergency. And although it is, escalating from time to time or spiking from time to time, I'm trying to use that as my last resource while speaking to a vice nurse and the pediatrician to just make sure that my steps are in line with making sure that she's well. The emergency room, guys, is a breeding area for more germs. So I do not like to take my children there unless it is a dire emergency. You understand? So that's 2 days. Yesterday it was 10, no, it was 100.4. So again, I'm sponge bathing her. I'm giving her chicken noodle soup. I'm giving her tea with ginger. I'm giving her a teaspoonful of honey. And while each day I'm managing to bring down her fever, at night, it's at night when she go to bed, it's spiking. So last night was very scary for me. I finna take her to the emergency room because I'm just tired of just hoping and praying that the fever stays down. And so all through the night, I'm sponging her every 4 to 6 hours. I'm alternating between Tylenol and Motrin. And when I tell you my baby do not get sick like this, my baby was so uncomfortable. She was burning up. But again, I'm managing to keep it below 105, which is the recommended stop, which is the recommended temperature in the state of emergency. That's when you need to bring them in, no doubts about it. And so luckily today, this morning, I wasn't able to go to work again because baby, I'm not going to work if my kids is not good. But all that to say, whatever virus or whatever it is that her body is fighting, I never seen this like this. If her fever continues until tomorrow, which will be past the recommended 72 hours, baby, we're gonna have to go see what's going on and get some antibiotics because this is crazy. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, sis, but this is crazy.
With all jokes aside, can somebody explain to me how come we're all sick with the same exact thing, but it's not a flu, it's not a cold, it's not COVID, but we all have the same symptoms? Like we can't breathe, a massive sore throat. Some people are even getting pink eye as well at the same time as being sick with these symptoms, body aches. Like what do we have? I myself personally have been sick for over a week and nothing has helped. I have tried Sudafed, I've tried so many different things and nothing is helping. And now my ears are starting to hurt like really, really bad. What is there like a new virus that I'm unaware of? Because a lot of people are sick with the same exact thing and we're all testing negative for COVID. We're all testing negative for the flu. We're all testing negative for colds. Like, what is it? I mean, not testing negative for colds because I don't even know if you can get tested for that. But it's not that. So what do we have? What's going on? Whatever it is, y'all, I'm in the trenches.
Who else is sick? And what is this unknown virus going around? Okay, so I've been sick the past couple of days. That's why I haven't been posting. I really just haven't felt like it. Been feeling like shit, looking like shit, clearly. But I just saw a video of this girl talking about an unknown virus. People are getting sick from it, and her symptoms, exactly what I have. Like, I thought it was just a cold. And I went to the gym. I remember, I think the second day into the sickness, winded, bitch. Like, I had to cut my workout short because I thought I was going to hit the fucking floor. I needed an inhaler. I don't have asthma. Winded. So I got home that night and I tested myself for COVID because I was like, okay, my breathing's active. I'm a little winded and short, like out of breath. Negative. My symptoms, runny nose, congestion. I had a sty, a lot of mucus, phlegm. I know, sorry, TMI, y'all, right when we're eating. Sorry. And here's the weird part, nausea. Like, I've been feeling, I'm eating, but I have moments where I just feel like I'm going to get sick. I feel nauseous. And then another one, I feel dizzy, like I'm going to pass out. Is anybody else experiencing this? And all of these symptoms are exactly what this girl was talking about in her video of this virus that she had and her husband now has. And I'm like, what? I mean, this flu and cold season has already been bad enough. I think my family's been sick probably 3 or 4 times. It's been circulating. But now this, and like I said, I tested, it's not COVID. And I don't know. Is anybody else going through this or had any similar symptoms? But apparently they don't know what it is. I didn't even think much about it. I just thought it was a fucking cold until I was like, damn, check. We have all the same symptoms. Let me know in the comments, guys. I love y'all. I'll be back to my regular posting schedule. And I will talk to you guys soon. I love you.